Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing somebody broke into your store, changed all the locks, and then sold all of your inventory to customers that were coming in. That would be insane. And that's what a hijacker does. They get on your listing and then they start stealing your sales right in front of you, right? So there's a 2-step approach to this. And step 1 is purchasing the actual fake or the hijacker's product as a buyer. And step number 2 is going to be receiving it, right? And actually reporting it as a seller. So buy it, wait for it to arrive, and then report it as a seller is kind of going to be the formula that works the best. Now we can see some different items here and we can look and see, okay, maybe this product right here has a hijacker, right? And this is our product. It is the silicone spatula for this video. And we're clicking on this item and we're like, wow, it's doing really good, making almost $1 million a month. Can't complain on that. But what we noticed is we saw that there is somebody stealing our buy box and their name is Jesper Direct. So you can see right here, what you can do is look at your listing. And if it says other sellers on Amazon, you want to see if it is there, usually it's another seller and they will be stealing your buy box. So it might look like you have the buy box, but a lot of the times after hours, they're the ones that are taking the buy box. So you actually share it with them. So usually, since there's only 2, they'll be taking at least $250,000 a month of your sales. And you don't want that at all. So you want to kick them off as quickly as humanly possible, right? And like I said, step number 1 is actually purchasing from them. This is the best way to do it. You're going to click add to cart, make sure it's their listing, their product, right? And once you add that to cart, then you're going to proceed with getting it delivered. Once it's actually delivered, you contact Amazon as a buyer and you say, what the heck? I can't believe it. I buy this product all the time, right? You buy this product all the time. And guess what? You found out that Amazon, it was fake, right? You found out that the seller, it looks like the seller Jesper Direct is selling fake products. You're very, very upset. You want a full refund. You want it escalated. You don't want this to impact other customers, right? Say that. You can also say, if this is you can also say that last time you purchased from Chef Aid and it was real, but you didn't realize there was another seller called Jesper Direct on there. Something along those lines. You just want to get Amazon to escalate it internally as a buyer. And yes, they can do that. They can do it very quickly. So that's exactly what you want to do. So when you contact them, this is what you're going to pretty much make a big deal about it, right? And if you make a big deal, they will do something. Just get very, very upset. Your goal should not be a refund. You can also say, look, I'm not looking for a refund if you want. Then they know you're serious and you're not BSing them. You're not just trying to get money, right? So that's up to you and how you want to do that, but that's a good example. Then you can go and type in on Google, report a security issue Amazon. Once you do that, you're going to click on this first link. It's like the only one. And then there's going to be a link right here, and it says copyright infringement, but it lets you report almost patent, trademark. You can kind of report multiple infringements on this page. So go here, report infringement, make sure you're logged in. If it doesn't pop up, you might have to do incognito mode because it doesn't work if you have ad blockers, just a heads up. But click report infringement, and then it's going to take you to a screen similar to this where you can sign in and then you can do official reports, right? You can report the seller, any policy violations. You can, and then this is when you're going to give them your order ID because it was delivered. So you give them proof that you actually received the product and it was a fake, right? For the next steps, it's going to be utilizing Brand Registry. So everything that I just showed you, this may kick them off, but if it doesn't, you do need to log into your Amazon Seller Central account. So we're kind of doing a multi-step approach here, so that way you can succeed almost no matter what. This is like the bulletproof method if you really want to get this done right the first time. And when you're logged in, you're going to go to account health. So in account health, performance account health, right? Once you're here, there's going to be something you may have never seen before, and there's a report abuse button right here. So you're going to click that report abuse button, and this is going to be one of the easiest ways to report them without having brand registry. Now, once you click report abuse, you're going to get this page, and you can report them for so much here. So you can see you can report them for other intellectual property infringement. This is probably going to be ours if they're, violating your trademark. And then you could do a public notice form, and this is just a public notice directly to Amazon. Or a seller is attempting to harm my business. There's another one. You can report the actual seller. Product received is different from the description in the listing. Report products, so there's so many different ways you can do multiple reports. I do recommend to do them all at once, right? So you just hit it. So you do all the buyer stuff and the seller stuff all in one day. And then it just creates this crazy red flag in Amazon where they usually just shut down the seller. Also, there's also Brand Registry. So you can go to brandregistry.amazon.com and enroll a trademark if you have a trademark. This is going to be kind of like the last resort if nothing else is working. And if you do have a trademark, you can do this and then report them officially on this channel. So there's a lot of things you can do. Hit them all at once. Make sure the item is actually delivered before you report them, or there's a high chance it will not win, or there's a high chance that they'll get reinstated because they can tell Amazon they never bought it and you never provided that to Amazon. So you really only have one chance to get this done right, and you want to get it done right the first time. Of course, we have our own infringement team. We also specialize in everything Amazon. We know what we're doing. If you need help with getting hijackers off, we will monitor your listings every single day. And it won't just be a robot. We're actually looking at them, double checking, and then reporting them and taking it one step at a time to keep your account and your listings safe. If you need any help, the link is right below. Contact us, schedule a call. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO. I am signing out.